Hey everybody, this is Zach with Salyers AI. Today I'm going to be walking you through um, this make.com scenario that I've generated to essentially take any article that is posted on Google News and generate a catchy Twitter post and a detailed LinkedIn post as well. So the way that I'm doing this is through a software called Make.com. Make.com is an automation software that is integrated with nearly 6,000 applications from Google, Microsoft, QuickBooks. Um, if you can think of it, it's probably integrated within Make.com. So this opens up a large opportunity to begin automating mundane tasks, data entry, and even social media posts like this setup that I have here. So with that, let's jump into how this scenario works. Um, so this first step here, what we are essentially doing is anytime a new article within a specific feed on this platform called eNoReader has a new article published to it, what we're going to do is essentially get the data from that news post. So what you can see here is eNoReader itself. It'll give us a title, where it was published, and kind of a brief description of that. So what we want to do is that anytime this a new article is posted on this, we want to be able to generate that Twitter and LinkedIn post specific to this. So again, this first step is essentially watching for a new article to be published. What we can do, we can just run this real quick and kind of demonstrate what the data that we get from this is and how we can use it later on in this scenario. So right now I have it set to only pull one article. You can do as many as you want, but for the purposes of this, I just want to focus on one article. So this is all the output data that it gives you. Again, it gives you the title, when it was published, a summary, and within this summary is kind of that small description here and the link to that. So what we want to do is we want to be able to use this content here in our scenario to allow ChatGPT to go and research this article and kind of give us a brief description of it. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. One thing that we need to do is this is in a HTML format, so it's specific to a website. What we need to do is go and generate that into a text format. So I'm just going to copy the output that was given within this first module. And what you can see is it kind of repositioned everything with the description up top and then that news article URL. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this because we can use it within this topic research module. And what I have here is just using the newest model of ChatGPT, GPT-4o. What we want this module to do is, again, research that article and provide us with a description that we can use to base our posts off of. With that, we need to define to the AI system how we want it to act. So we give it an assistant message. So the assistant is the AI software that we're going to be speaking with. And basically just tell it you will be provided a title of an article, please research the topic and provide a brief summary. What's good is that we also have that link to that article. So with the web search ability of ChatGPT, it can go and generate that summary for us. So again, I'm going to, don't know if I copied the right thing. Go ahead and copy this again. And then for that content, just copying that text parser. And what it's going to do is give us, again, that summary of the article. And from that, we can use later on in the scenario to make a Twitter post and then a LinkedIn post and then post those to our social media. So after we've generated that description of the article, we have a router which essentially allows us to go down different paths. So we have one kind of input and then we have two outputs, the meaning or with the two social media platforms. So the first one that we have, we'll start at the top with generating that X post. And what you want to do again is you want to have the system kind of set up to how you want it to act. I have this example prompt here to act as a Twitter expert, and this will allow us to generate that post for us. I'll have all these prompts listed in a Google Doc that will be linked in the description, so you guys will have access to this to kind of test for your own purposes. One thing that I've noticed with generating posts with AI is it will provide like a brief snippet of like, sure, here's the post that you asked. We don't want that. We want it to just provide text for the tweet or the LinkedIn post. So I just provide another user message to say only provide the text for the tweet and no other words are needed. So with that, what we're going to do, copy this result and give this a test run. So we're going to come up here and our content is going to be in the result AI milestones. U.S. Air Force's first AI-controlled dogfight shows AI outperforming human pilots in air combat simulations. Also has a cool little emoji and then some useful hashtags as well to kind of get our post seen a little bit easier. So with that, again, we are going to copy this to be able to test in our post. Again, what we have is we want to use the output of this GPT module to post to our Twitter. So if we were to do that, we can, again, copy in our, and it looks like it posted. So let's go over to Twitter and take a look. There it is. So that looks pretty good. Now that we have the Twitter one posted, we can move down into the LinkedIn. So again, once this topic research is completed, it will run through generating the Twitter post, and then it will come back and run through the LinkedIn post. Again, this is just a simple GPT module where we're providing the message to the assistant. Again, just this LinkedIn post prompt that I've generated that works pretty well for my use case. And then again, we want to feed in the research that was generated in this topic research module. And then again, I have that only provide the tweet and no other words. Actually, that needs to be text for the LinkedIn post. Okay. So now we can do this and test it. Oh, sorry. We can give this a test. We have our content from our previous topic research. Go ahead and input that. And we can go ahead and look at the result. So yeah, gives a really good outline of the article. It kind of breaks down into smaller sections so it's a little bit easier to read, uses bullet points and useful hashtags. So I've tested this already and I've liked the results that it's generated in terms of the LinkedIn post. So now that we have that, we can again copy and paste this. And then once you have your LinkedIn account posted or updated and added into Make, I'm going to post these to my business website or my business page, Salyers AI. And again, what we want is this choice message, and the content. And we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to make a text post. You have the ability to make posts with images in make.com, but for today and the purposes of this video, we're just going to go ahead and do a text post. So again, what we can do is come in and paste this if I haven't already. And we're going to give this a test and run. And it looks like it posted. So let's come back over to LinkedIn and see. There we go. Now there's some things that I would change about this is you can see the output from our LinkedIn post generator had this essentially spaced and on new lines, which I would definitely change because I like the look of that. I think it's a little bit easier to read in terms of not having a solid block of text. But that's an easy change that we could easily implement with just changing the output of the uh, AI output to format that works better with LinkedIn. But I hope this was useful to kind of see both the simplicity and the sophistication behind make.com and how automating tasks could be as easy as taking 15 minutes to set this up. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.